and queens and gentle Xenos. Coming to you live from Rick Priestley's palatial mansion, this is the #1 Xenos shit show on the internet, the Creature Conference, and here is your host, Mr. Ping.
All right. Hello and welcome to this, the #1 Xenos shit show on the internet. And we're going to get some extra Xenos flavor tonight. I'm your host, Martin Synthesist, otherwise known as Mr. Pink. I'm joined by my two Xenos buddies in crime. Flynnhammer. Want to say hello, Flynnhammer?
Hello.
Hello. And the mighty Hydra. Want to say hello, Hydra?
Good evening.
Good evening. And in fact, we are seeing Hydra's, I should have his avatar up. We are seeing Hydra's lovely creation right now because I was too lazy to get my video up because it's just going to cause problems and delay the stream even further. I'm having some house troubles this week, so thank you for your patience. And Hydra, thank you for having interesting stuff to look at on the screen.
Yes, thank you. I'm excited. I'm all in the artistic mood.
Ooh, tell us what you're working on there.
There has been already announced last year to me through hidden ways that a dude on Instagram called Implausible Night is cooking up an indie game setting himself, and the basic idea is that there's this eldritch god, and this eldritch god apparently has died, and the cells within its body start to fight over what is basically left of the body. So they basically start to cannibalize on each other.
Yep.
And because it is like an eldritch deity, these cells are no regular body cells, but they have grown personality, ambition. Please add your proper amount of magic into this to make this all happen.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there are different kind of cells, and I am currently working on my heart cell. This is so basically each side starts with a heart, and then you kind of build your not army. Army is the wrong term, but
Your body,
whatever.
your organs.
Mm,
Because there's like
no, it's basically a group of cells.
because there's the heart, there's fat, there's muscle, there's neurons or nerves.
I can tell you how it works.
Yeah, tell
So
us.
a group of cells is a tissue. A group of tissues is a muscle. A group of muscles is an organ. A group of
Oh, in the
organs is an
game or
organ.
in life?
In life.
Oh, okay, cool.
So you call him your tissue. What your tissue is your army.
So Bargeist is here and he says hemorrhage. So apparently he's into it.
Yeah. So the game is called Hemorrhage, and it is the excuse to build weird, wonderful stuff. Like Implausible Night is famous for his very abstract miniatures.
Yeah.
He did an Omentide sect, basically consisting only of hagstones.
Oh.
So he built something just miniatures with stones, which was pretty intimidating and creepy and all that at the same time.
Yep.
Resourceful.
And I really liked it. And so when I heard about this Hemorrhage game, concept design, whatever, I was really intrigued because I feel like there have been game settings that allow for a modeler to go into a more abstract direction, but this is primed to be like no understandable, no recognizable form. You just it's basically almost form over function. And yeah, it made me think of the inside of a Tyranid hive ship that probably would kind of work like that.
Mhm.
Where the body like is so big that living organisms would appear like the immune system attacking everything that's entering.
Yep.
Mm.
And yeah, I really like that, and I had instantly things in my head that I wanted to make, and this is kind of almost annoying because I have other things that I would usually tend to right now.
Yep.
Um, and this is kind of blocking all the thoughts that I want to spend on other things. So I need to get this done as quick as possible so I can go back and look into the things that also busy my brain.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
No,
Um,
I'm in danger of trying to make something for this setting because, as you say, it's like such a very unique challenge. Like the idea of making something completely, I mean, like I guess not completely impressionistic because it could still resemble the organs that it's supposed to resemble, but also there's space to go really wild with it. Like I love
and
the that moss you're putting on there right now because it gives me like nerve vibes, like nerve
yeah,
cells in a
they're
body.
like veins.
Yeah.
It was basically an afterthought that when I was preparing for the stream, I just grabbed a bunch of stuff that I wanted to decorate my heart cell with.
Mhm.
And this was lying around basically for photography purposes to, clutter the background or anything like that.
Yeah.
Um, and when I looked at it, it looks very organic. And I thought, well, that this could look great for some weird texture.
Cool. Flynnhammer,
Yeah,
what have you been working on hobby wise lately?
So I've actually been painting up my Death Guard.
Yeah.
I've collected. I so I know I talk about the part about magazines, but I did the first one of the Conquest, and I got a load of Death Guard guys from there, and so I've slowly been painting them up,
Yeah.
and I'm painting them like the old heresy style, like early corruption sort of thing, but with all the mutations of the current models.
Nice.
And oh my god, the amount of trim.
Amount of what?
I
Amount of
the
what?
trim, metallic
Trim.
trim,
Oh, dang.
and I've just got through
Guy, this
all
is
of.
why we don't play Space Marines. No trim anytime.
No, this is why you don't play Chaos Space Marines.
Yeah.
There's a
Okay.
difference between Space Marines and Chaos Space Marines for trim because it is ridiculous on Chaos Space Marines.
Okay.
But that I think is going to be the longest bit, and now it's going to be the next stages of it. But it's also getting. I haven't been able to like do any hobby because when I broke my finger, I was just like not really doing anything for a
I get
while,
that.
and it's kind of the wanting to paint things really does uh, get more infectious the more you paint. And I
Yeah.
didn't think it would because obviously I've been off painting for so long. Uh, but no, I've been really like wanting to paint more and more. But there
Yeah.
is one conversion I have got ready in front of me. It's just sorting a few of the other things out. And that is if you know there's the new Ultramarines character from the
Titus?
books, the Ferrin guy that had a specific miniature model.
Not sure.
Well,
Okay.
uh, he's the one he's the one that was a character in the Dawn of Fire book series, and they've now made him into the captain of the sixth company for the Ultramarines. Now, for anyone who knows their Codex Astartes,
Don't go
the
too
sixth
deep
company,
because I don't.
yep, the sixth company is a reserve company of tactical marines, and they typically will specialize in something. For the Ultramarines, it's bikes. So as the
Oh.
captain of the sixth company, he needs to go on a bike. So I've got
Okay.
all of that ready to go. When I've just got to cut the body in half, build the body, cut it in half, put it on the bike, and just sort it all out. But it's because it's got to be Primaris. There's only like two different bike options you can use.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
But that's me.
Hobby wise, I haven't been doing a whole hell of a lot. I was doing a little bit of work on Darth Bob's Oh, sorry, Silent Shane's voices on silent on his Great Red Dragon, but I really need to get back to more hobby. Actually, you know what? Fun fact. Nora's going away next weekend, not tomorrow, but next weekend. And I had a crazy idea of doing another, like, one time she went away, I did the Zone Mortalis tile challenge, which is what evolved into my Tyranid display with the breaching pod and all that jazz. So now
Got you into the White Dwarf.
oh yes, as featured in White Dwarf number oh shit, what 518? I don't know. Yeah, that thing. The thing that showed up in White Dwarf. That was inspired by Nora going away and me deciding to just do a buttload of hobby all weekend. So I'm thinking about maybe doing a buttload of hobby next weekend. And when I think about doing a buttload of hobby next weekend, I may be thinking about a suitably very large, very domineering project that has been on the back burner for probably too long, that might make for a good, I don't know, 100% or whatever the heck you want to call it stream. So I'm not making any promises, but that's my thought.
Well,
She's also taking Ripley with her, so like I don't have to care for the dog. I just have to care for the cat. And cats are easy to care for.
I've got a question though.
What?
That's next weekend, right? No, that's not the actual question, but it's next weekend, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you also know what's next weekend?
Oh, is it that preview thing?
There's another preview stream.
Do you want to do it? Do we want to do it? Do you care? Isn't it at like 2 p.m. my time? I don't know.
No, it's 7:30 p.m. my time.
Yeah,
So
that'll
what
be
does that
2
make it
p.m.
for
my
you?
time.
Oh, that's
I mean, like, I don't know. Okay, so this is kind of on topic. So, what am I?
Oh, we have a topic.
We have a topic. We're
Xenos.
doing the Xenos. Look in the bottom left-hand corner, man. Xenos year in review, baby. We got a topic. So we do this thing every year, and I get excited about it. And every year I get excited about it, and I think Flynnhammer gets excited about it. And I don't think anyone else cares. So if you care about the Xenos year in review, tell us in the chat, because I need to hear it. Because I go to like all this trouble to like do this, not all this trouble, but I do this like year in review logo that you see in the corner, but I like knock out the letters and I put like the Xenos models behind it, so they're like peeking through. And this year I was just like, you know what? No one cares. I'm just gonna do it in white and it'll be fine.
Can I do where we're coming from? Because I've got the perfect idea.
Wait, sorry, I gotta finish. So what I mean to say is that I used to be really obsessed with watching like all the Games Workshop previews, and like I used to keep track of like all the Xenos models that were reviewed or released or whatever. And I don't know, it just got exhausting. And this year, I like, by this year I mean 2025, I've tried to like back off and actually like not be aware of like all the Games Workshop releases. It's hard to avoid it because I'm like on Instagram and I look on Warhammer community and whatever, but I don't look at it nearly as much as I used to. So all that is to say that it might be better for my hobby mental health that I don't try and do a live stream for the preview. Like, that's fun. I enjoy doing it, but I would have to take time off work because it's at 2:30
on a Saturday.
No, I thought it's a Friday. Is this Saturday?
The 17th. Yeah, I think it's the 17th.
No, it's the 16th, buddy. 16th January,
What?
7:30 p.m. I'm looking at it right now. Is that the Friday?
I thought it was. Yeah. Oh, I thought it was. No, it's not.
Sorry, dude. I mean, like, I'm happy to hear what you think, but I'm gonna be finishing my work day, or still doing.
Never mind. No, I thought it was a. I thought it was on the Saturday for some reason. No way. Yeah. But
oh, anyway, so we can react to that. What I'll do is I'll jump on the stream or whatever, or the whatever hobby stream free form thing, and we can talk about what we think about what they showed. Hopefully there'll be a Tyranid in there.
Yeah, that does ask where we are coming from today.
Flynnhammer, where are we coming to everyone live from today for this Xenos Year in Review stream?
Rick Priestley's TARDIS.
TARDIS? Oh, look, I see what you did there. Okay, Flynnhammer, for people who weren't raised in the UK, didn't get UK television, or didn't become sexually infected with the UK through dating a limey, what is a TARDIS?
Okay, so the TARDIS is the Doctor's time machine, but it also moves in space.
Wait,
so
wait,
it's...
wait, wait. What, the doctor? Like, are we talking ear, nose, and throat? Are we talking like rectal?
No,
What
he's
kind
just
of
called the Doctor. He's a Time Lord. He is the Lord
known
of
to
Time.
people? Possibly. What is his full name?
Doctor Who.
The Doctor.
Okay, yes, they call him the Doctor, but you may know him as Doctor Who because the TV show is called Doctor Who, but they never call him Doctor Who in the TV show. He's only ever called the Doctor.
Yeah, but the TARDIS is the time and relative dimension in space. For anyone wanting to know, that's what it stands for.
Yeah. So this guy, he's an alien. He looks like a human. He travels around in time in a phone booth, police phone booth. I don't know what the heck. It looks like a big giant blue phone booth. And it can fly, and it's bigger on the inside.
Mhm.
I think that's all you need to know.
Yes, basically that.
Diana says the
Because-
UK is not an STD. We are a plague. Okay, well, I've been infected by the limey plague. Thanks,
We're a
Diana.
plague. And the reason why is because we're going back in time to the beginning of 2025.
There you
A
go.
whole year
Good work,
ago.
Flynn. I like it. I'm gonna stop you right there before you jump off, Time Lord. Simon, what are you doing? Because it's very important and people need to know.
What I'm doing here right now,
Yeah.
I'm using the tissue paper technique.
Tell us more about that because it's a brilliant technique that you use and people need to know about it.
It's, at least to me, the perfect technique to represent stretched skin.
Mm-hmm.
When you have a typical, well, we all have gone through the snotty phase. You have your paper tissue.
Mm-hmm.
And let me pull that out. You have those dots that squeeze together the different layers.
Mhm.
So you want to cut those away because they will show afterwards, and then you will be left with the tissue, and you can peel the tissue away. You can either have all of it, then you have a very strong layer, or you can peel different layers away, and then you will have small and more sensitive layers.
Mhm.
And you can. What I started this whole thing with is I just sprayed it with a mix of super glue, no, with a mix of PVA, water, and a little bit of alcohol. And then I just slapped on some of that paper,
Mhm.
and it will get, because the water evaporates and the alcohol dissolves. It will put a little tension on the tissue, and therefore it will result in some really nice shrinkles and warping, and it will very gently stretch the whole thing. And yeah, it's great for textures of all kinds, and because it's cheap, you can get it very far, and have large surfaces covered easily, and look pretty afterwards. And
Yeah,
it's-
and it's I think I used your technique when I was doing the I should say when we were doing the infestation of Cassavant Prime board back in 2008 when I was working on it with
wow, yeah.
Accommodator. I wanted to cover the ground because like you have like a board that you're playing Warhammer on, and you usually cover the ground with like glue and like flock to make it a little bit bumpy. But I wanted something that was like, if you're familiar with StarCraft, creep, like the Zerg thing
Oh,
that the purple stuff that spawns all over the ground. So I used Simon's technique, and I got a bunch of Kleenex and a bunch of glue, and I just slopped this stuff on the ground and kind of like messed around with it, and it did a very good impression of like flesh / growing living tissue, whatever.
Yeah, and here I was using this island moss, and I tried to glue it down, but it will continuously keep getting up, um, poking up,
Mhm.
and I hope that when I cover it with with this, that the tissue, because it's so thin, it will stretch over it, and the moss will kind of still be visible as if it was veins underneath the skin.
Such a good solve, man. That's so smart.
Oh, let's see how it works, but I'm kind of positive because the it has kind of done this the stretching before, and I used this Rubik cube, but a tetrahedron, um, and I and I gave it my little son to play with. And originally I wanted just to use the cube, but he kind of, because he doesn't know what he's doing, he twisted it and turned it, and now almost all the small tetrahedrons are slightly shifted. So this
Oh,
whole thing isn't in line anymore. It's shifting in all directions.
yeah.
So you can see all the separate things more.
Mhm.
And I really like that. Yeah, so he kind of worked with that on me. Worked with me on this. So that was kind of funny. Yeah, and I want we talked about this before, but I don't think you have caught up by now. There's this French German movie show that I watched as a kid. Um, I have forgotten the translation. It's something about life.
Mhm. Oh, you told us about this where they shrunk down and go in the body?
No, they don't shrink, but the whole series, it's an animated series, and it basically shows different, well, parts of the bodies and how they work. And there are those characters, so everything is personalized. So the blood cells are personalized, and the fat cells are personalized, and all that. Um, and yeah, this has been a great source of inspiration for this project because it basically is turned one of my favorite TV shows from the past into Lovecraftian nightmare things.
Nice.
Yeah, and there the cells are represented as kind of squarish structures with
Mhm.
this with a with a core in the middle. Um, and I kind of want to go that route a little bit. Yeah, a lot of different inspirations working here right now.
Uh, Wicked. Thanks for giving us that rundown. It's looking really good.
Thank you.
Damn, it's cool. I was gonna ask you if you stole a toy from your children to make it because it looked like it.
If I what?
If you stole a toy from your children to make it.
No, nope. It was mine all along. There was once a while ago there was this challenge on Instagram to take a Rubik cube and do stuff with it. And I thought that everyone was using a cube was kind of boring, so I wanted another shape, and I got this tetrahedron. But yeah, it never happened, and now it has been the perfect part because it's super large. This is the base is larger than a regular um, Carnifex base.
Mhm.
So this is 8 centimeters, and this is a 28 millimeter um, sized model
Mhm.
to it. So you can get an idea of how large this is.
Oh, it's huge. It's gonna be really imposing. I love it. And I like the fact that you've got it like set up like that, where it's got the tapered base and then like like the flared top. I feel like it makes it even more imposing. Like it's looming over you on every side.
Yeah, I hope so. And I built these out of Trinit bits.
Yep.
Uh, I wanted them to be nerve cells,
Yeah.
but they're too small. I didn't read the rules properly.
Oh.
Uh,
And they have different base sizes. So the smallest ones are these, which are apparently to be played as kind of swarms.
Yeah.
Um, and those nerve cells are supposed to be those like Terminator size. I think it's 4 to 5 centimeter large bases.
Yeah.
Um, so and they look a little bit tiny on those. So
Yeah.
I'm toying around with the idea to have them kind of be part of this thing, maybe floating on top of it. I don't know, something.
I've just got a question.
Yeah.
What are you going to be painting it pink?
What?
The
Heart.
heart.
I have absolutely no idea.
The reason why I'm thinking about it being pink is because if you had Apocrypha Now's yellow cubes,
Cube, yes.
didn't you do the pink triangles?
Oh
did
no, they're
the
rings. They're pink
circles.
circles. Aren't
Oh,
they?
it's the circles, yeah.
Yeah, and I have the green triangles.
That's the one. I couldn't remember the colours for which one they were. But the
So yeah,
question
that's a
changes
good
then. Would you
take.
paint it green?
That's a good take because I have the fat cell will obviously be yellowish but fat something.
Yeah.
The nerve cells, I don't know. The clot, the blood cells will be red, obviously, and the muscle cells will look like muscly.
Yeah.
Simon,
So yeah. Yes.
Symbio saved you upon your time. Saved you from yourself. He said the TV show was called Il était une fois la vie. Once upon a time, life.
Yes.
That's the name of the show you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah. Thanks, Symbio.
Yes. Thank you. Coming to the help. Yeah.
Also,
And while we
what?
before we head on to what we do, here's something that might be of interest to you Tyranid lovers. Because I finally, after I don't know, 7 months or something, I finally finished Space Cow number 2, and
Oh,
that's
you
what
did.
I want.
Yay!
Sick.
That's what I announced on Instagram that I wanted to
okay.
show off. So are you ready? Ta-da-da-da.
Show me the udders, baby. Oh man, it's so messed. So, what was the inspiration for Space Cow number 1 for people who haven't been following?
Space Cow number 1 was it November or
No, it was
June
June Stealer.
No, it was June Stealers.
Can you tip it up
Yeah.
a bit on its side so we can get a better angle on it? We're just seeing it from above right
Yeah,
now.
well, I was just looking for a calm background.
Oh, it's fine.
Boom, boom.
Okay.
You got a
There's
calm
unusual
voice
people.
that makes up for it.
So yeah, I have no idea what was well, I do have like there's
I
for
remember.
people know the surrealist Dali,
Yeah.
and he has these elephants on spindly legs, and I wanted to do something with spindly legs that was obviously not a spider, and in the end it turned out to be the space cow.
Yeah.
And
Did you sell it
Frankendoodle,
to Symbio? Not Symbio. Did you sell it to Shane to Voices
Yes.
on Silent? Okay.
yes, he is proud owner of it. And yeah, I was surprised by how many people wanted to have a space cow themselves. And yeah, I took the commission from Frankendoodle to make him a space cow. And this has been quite some work. Let's put me that way. I forgot how quickly I made the other one and how comparably easy I made it. And because this is a commission and this is the second take, I felt like okay, now I'm going to do this properly and don't have any lazy areas and all that. And so it took way longer than I have expected it to take. And yeah, at some point I realized that I should do something with my epoxy sculpt because it wasn't behaving very well.
Oh.
And therefore we have different colors here.
Yeah.
And when I had the fresh epoxy sculpt, it suddenly was so quicker.
Which
and
was the old
everything.
stuff?
The yellowish.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The core part.
Yeah.
And then the legs and the neck and part of the shoulder part.
We can see the
is
color. Oh, we can see the color differential.
Yeah, that suddenly all those other parts went way quicker. Yeah, long story short, here it is. The udder is, of course, having 6 teeth, That was quite fun to sculpt and challenging. Like quite a few parts on this model, I went back over like 2 or 3 times because I wasn't happy with how it went the first time.
Mhm.
Yeah, but that was it. And in the end, when I did the first cow, the Obi-Wan Kenobi show was on TV,
Oh
Oh,
and
yeah.
I had the face pretty similar to the animal that he was riding. And I remember, I think it was Marco asking me if it was off that, like if it was a reference to the show, and I said, I haven't seen it. I just made this. Leave me
it's not
alone.
a very good
And
show. Don't watch it.
I did watch it, and I'm taking huge inspiration from it for other projects. But
Good.
uh, I made this, and someone decided to have something look very similar, like the stuff I had, and suddenly this was that. So yeah, I made a different head this time because
I love
Frank
the
did
head. The head. Can you pull it up on the camera? See if we can get a close up. The head is so creepy. It's giving. I don't know why, but it's giving me Cloverfield monster vibes.
Yes.
Oh, can you turn the
It's
other
a little
side?
bit.
Show the other side too. Yeah, look at those gross teeth and the weird little tongue. Oh man, that is so cool. Excellent work, Hydra. Look at those pendulous udders. Good lord,
Yeah.
thing's vile
Well,
in
look
all the
at
best
from
ways.
behind. They're so heavy they swing a little to the side.
Oh, oh, look at you. Cool.
They're not really flapping around. They're so heavy they just swing, and the
Oh
body moves, and
god.
they always stay stable.
Why is the one arm green stuff? Just like pure green.
On the arm,
Oh, it's
because
glowing?
I did feel like that was before I changed my epoxy sculpt.
Ah,
It felt like the epoxy sculpt wasn't stretchy and behaving as I was used to it.
yeah.
So I did some green stuff parts, and I was kind of happy with that. But having additionally, have something additionally to mix
Mhm.
was taking up so much time, and then I had to leave it away, and then I went back to it, and I thought, well, I need to do something, and then I changed my epoxy sculpt.
Nice. I was worried I had to get you new epoxy sculpts. I'm glad you have more.
No, I just refilled that, and uh, I have those small metal containers, and I know metal containers are bad, but most of this has been sculpted on my lunch breaks. Um, Basically, I think I've spent just one evening for the face at home, and maybe something on the torso, but most of it was lunch break work. And yeah, I'm traveling with my sculpting tools, and so I have my epoxy sculpt in those small containers. But what you said, store them in glass containers, and that's what I did. So I took the freshest plastic cans that I had and put them in glass containers, because I think I have 3 different containers from the last 3 times I visit you.
Good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But yeah, so now fresh epoxy sculpt.
Well, the good thing about
And
epoxy sculpt versus green stuff is that it's hard as hell to, like, once green stuff is in a container, it's hard as hell to scoop it out. It sticks too well. But you can actually
yep,
scoop out epoxy sculpt.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Thanks,
large
dude.
and beautiful.
Awesome. It looks so hot. You did such a good job.
I have to thank you, because without epoxy sculpt, like, so many projects would have never seen the day of light. Doing this in green stuff would have been possible, but would have cost like the
Yeah.
the material, because I'm stupid with expensive materials. When it's cheap, I use it away and I don't care about. And I
Uh-huh.
feel like when I stop caring about the material's worth is when things get good, and when I'm trying to save too much, um, you know, just a little bit more would have been better. Well, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
There we
okay. We're just having a little confab about Doctor Who in the chat. I felt like I wanted to go through the chat. Symbio, good to see you. New year, new me. I'm a clone now. Happy to have you however you show up. Dan Kaplinger, good to see you, buddy. Captain Jack, bring me back to the railroad track. What is that?
Someone new.
Okay.
I think it's from a song. From one of those Eurodance songs.
Okay.
Is that possible?
Diana says Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, season's greetings, etc. Happy birthday where applicable. Happy New Year to you too, Diana. Technician Sourwell,
yes.
good to see you. Squid with Class, good to see you as well. Who the hell is this modern synthesis guy? Bargaze was here, we said, about hemorrhage. Diana said, I don't think all groups of tissues are muscle. I don't know enough to talk about that. Oh, I don't think all groups of tissue are muscle. Some are Kleenex. Very well done. Dom does minis, new year, new army. No thanks. I'm cleaning mold lines off some 3rd edition Zoanthropes. Oh, and Ravners. Oh, God, they're so metal and they're tough to work with. Oh, Symbio said for hemorrhage, we need a gang made out of sphincters. I like that.
Marco would be proud.
Diana said sphincters are muscle, I think. There you go. And Symbio said, I feel, Simon, I am right now procrastinating instead of cleaning out ideas. And I think linked to that, he says, it's like doing drugs, just more expensive and less satisfying. We talked about trim. Where's the stream coming from? We got that. Oh, Dan Kaplinger was trying to remember all the Xenos coming out this year, so good thing he's here. If we ever get to it, hopefully we can get to it. Diana says she finds it entertaining. Thank you, Diana. Radon says, I like it. Thank you, Radon. Oh, what else we got here?
we go into the Doctor Who Star Trek chat.
Diana had a good summary that the Doctor, some people call Doctor Who, has 2 hearts, a sonic screwdriver, a human companion, and occasionally a robot dog. It's a good summary. And then we talk about favorite doctors, which is a very controversial topic because everyone and their brother likes David Tennant because they're basic.
I will defend this bit. It's people will always say their favorite Doctor is their first Doctor.
Yeah, Smith was my first.
Now,
well, I watched like Eccleston and Tennant in order.
Yeah.
Like I watched back episodes, but like Matt Smith was technically my first Doctor because his were the episodes I watched like as they came out.
That was the bit I was about to say. Because for me, obviously, Eccleston was technically my first live Doctor, but he was only there for a season.
Yeah, he was cool.
And
Dude.
For me, he ranks on 4th, and because he didn't have enough time to be the Doctor, because he left for his reasons of he didn't like what was happening with the show, etc. And Tennant was my Doctor. My second is then Tom Baker, the 4th Doctor, which is pretty much kind of the basic choice. I would say Tom Baker is the basic choice, but Matt Smith is then for me as well because he is just he's like basically the house cat that's fallen off the chair. There's a meme of it, and pretended like he actually meant to do that when he completely didn't. And he plays it so well. And if you see in the 50th special with Tennant and John Hurt, he's brilliant in it.
I'm sorry, but apparently there's a little medical situation with a little boy.
Oh no.
And I need to drop out.
Oh, sorry, man. Damn it.
Man.
We should have started the damn thing. Oh, well. Thanks, Simon.
Have a good night.
Good night. Good luck.
Hi, Simon.
Okay. Well, now we don't have any video anymore. Flynn, you should start presenting.
Yep, I have already been presenting for a while. Just pick it on to me.
Oh, geez. Okay, well, not new, I promise. Okay, here we go. Why is that up?
We are so professional here.
How do I get rid of this junk? I know how to get rid of this junk. The old-fashioned way. There we go. Okay, let's get going. I almost said waffling.
All right.
Whoops.
So, as you can see, there's quite a few releases.
Don't
not as many as
spoil it,
previous
Flynn.
years.
That
But
actually is
we go
less than I thought. Fewer than I
It
thought.
is. Yeah. So prefixing this before we get into everything. I know I've got the first screen up already. This does not include the most recent announcement for the anniversary models because obviously that's 2026. It does not include when you've had one release already and then it is being broken down into a separate box
Okay.
some of the time. Because obviously I'm saying by that I mean is, oh, here's the model come out in box set jail, now it's available separately. That doesn't count because it's all come out in the same year. If it's 2 different years, then yes. So also it does include Necromunda, Kill Team, etc. Just to set that off. Because we've done that
Okay.
in previous years, we've continued on this year.
Cool. Okay, let's hit it.
So first off, skipping down to the section. Yes, I'm going through those. We have Necromunda with their Iron Head squats
Yeah.
of these dudes and then their trikes.
I think for
That
like
was
I
the
don't know, squat they're cool. I like that they preserved old squat designs. I like their weird little buddies. Um uh I just squats being Xenos feels weird to me. But whatever.
it's
Okay, cool.
because they're Votan and Votan are Xenos, and that's the only
Yeah,
reason why they're
but
included.
these squats are cool. I really like their weird power fists. Flynn, what do you have to say?
I prefer the bikes because they are more classic
Oh
bikes
my
that
god, I
everyone
forgot
wanted.
about these. They're so cool. They're very classic squat.
Yeah, that's the thing for me was those were the one thing that everyone wanted. They didn't give with the Votan bike trikes. And then they bring them out for Necromunda, and everyone's like, "Yes, these are what we wanted." That's for me what I wanted.
Cool.
And then obviously they had their weapon upgrades, snore, dice, and everything, snore, and then that's the end of that one. Okay, then we did have what was a glimmer of hope.
Yeah. I don't know if I said it on the stream, but I was convinced that this meant there was going to be Space Hulk this year, but I was wrong. And that sucks. And I did not buy this model because I'm like, who cares? I'll just get it when it comes out in the Space Hulk box. So
You
it's
weren't
fine.
the only one who thought it would be coming Space Hulk wise. But you never know, it may make a return.
I like
As they now
anyone who knows me knows that I really like the back carapace on it. That's really freaking cool. Because I like those old school second edition Gene Stealer vibes from old school Space Hulk. And I even made a video about how to do it yourself.
Yeah.
Gene Stealers to look like that.
But it's also one of the very few times, if I remember correctly, where the Storm miniature model, I might be wrong because I know they've done like the Space Marine Sergeant ones, but they've got it where it is you can't even take this guy separately at all. Because with the Space Marine guys, you can say, oh, it's a lieutenant or it's a captain or
Well, it's just a
whatever.
Gene Stealer. Put it in Gene Stealer.
It's a Gene Stealer. Yeah, but on its own, you can't take the model in a normal game. So it really did stand up on its own. Like they had other ones like they sold like the Death Guard Champion and stuff like that, where you can buy the miniature on its own and then put it into a unit. But this guy it's a special model that was just you could only have it here, and it's like a really cool painting. But it's so good, the model, just the pose and everything.
It's a nice model. I
And
feel like an idiot for not getting one, but whatever.
yeah, and then that was that. That was
Probably just look
early
on
on in the
eBay.
year
I'm sure
as
people
well.
are selling them.
Yeah. Then we did have the big Eldar release
God, I
in
forgot.
January.
Oh, this is where I had to buy people warp spiders.
Yeah, this is where you had to buy war. Well, this did get previewed before, obviously, but then this was actually the official release where you had to start buying people warp spiders.
Yeah.
So we had I can't pronounce his name, and I
It's
still cannot
Silk
pronounce the name.
backwards. No, wait, it's not. I'm wrong. It was Silk. Never mind. Lycus, I think.
Yeah, like she got finally after many years, and we had to say goodbye to Karandras
No, Karandras is coming back.
because they
Don't say
forgot to
that.
make one.
Lycus did not kill Karandras. Okay, listen. We needed some plastic.
Karandras is currently a Legends
Yeah,
because
until
they
they release
forgot
the
to make a
model.
Karandras model,
The
who I
warp
predict is going to be a
spiders, we
box set
needed them
tail.
so badly. Lycus is cool. I think that, like,
Oh yeah,
I guess, like, I'm like, oh, do we really need the pose to be that dynamic / ripping off Artel? But I guess it's a Phoenix Lord. It should be epic.
I hate the way it all connects for this bit here
Oh yeah. I haven't seen the
because
model. I don't know.
I've built it. It's a
Oh, you
pain.
have. Nice.
It's a pain to build because it's like a little tiny contact point which doesn't even have like little grooves properly to line up.
Oh geez.
You're just eyeballing it and it's a pain. But once it's there, it's good, but it's a pain. Anyway, so we had the new warp spiders.
Very
Where
nice.
you had,
Exact. Like, they're
which you
not
yeah,
crazy different from the original warp spiders, but I'm really glad they didn't fuck them up. They definitely didn't fuck them up. They're really nice.
yeah. It's, for me, the main thing about the Eldor range is getting it all in plastic, which, as Tyranid players and collectors, we can very much sympathize with having a heavy metal army going over to being in plastic is just a much nicer way of being able to build stuff.
Yeah, but Tyranids haven't
Uh,
experienced that for 20 years. Like, you say that, but like, Tyranids haven't had a metal model in 20 years. Well, I guess, like, you could say we had fine cast until like the 2010s or something like that. When did were the gargoyles last? When was
as in the last metal models.
Yeah, they're the last fine cast models to come over to plastic.
Oh no, the gargoyles were over way before that. The Biovore, the Lictor were the last ones to change
Oh, the
over.
Biovore, the Pyrovore, the Licked. Right. Sorry. I'm sorry. You're right. I'm sorry. You're right. That was
Do not
recent.
test my knowledge.
That was
I know this
2023.
shit.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Bahoff? Bahoff? What do we think of Bahoff?
I like it's in plastic, but I just that pose is just
It's fine.
it could have been a bit more.
Yeah, it's not as epic as Lycus. It's not as epic as like some of the other dudes. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, probably good for a swooping hawk to be like wing spread that high up, even if it's got a tiny little contact point.
But you'd want it to be a bit more swooping. But there we go. The swooping hawks, they got the plastic treatment.
They look a little basic in my like. They look
Yeah.
the closest to just let's take the pewter models and just photocopy them into plastic. They're fine. Again, they didn't mess them up. They're good, but it didn't do anything different.
But they're very much similar to. They're not harpies. What is the Dark Elder version of them?
Oh,
called?
Scourges.
I can't remember. Yeah, they're very much similar to their poses as well.
You think so?
But again, yeah, I've built a set.
I feel like
It's
the
just they've got the
Scourges are a little
terrain
more
to jump
dynamic
on.
than this, even.
It's I'm thinking of like the feet poses and everything like that. They are very similar. The wings is what gives the Scourges the dynamic pose, and these guys are very because the Scourges have more organic-y wings. These ones have very much arm like.
They're pretty. To be clear, that like the swooping hawk wings were never bad. They were always hot.
Yeah.
So like the fact that they just made them slightly larger, I'm sure that's good. And I like that the Exarch has the different wings that the Exarch did with the metal models.
Is there? Then obviously we had Fuegan.
Fuegan. What do you think of this model?
I actually like it because it works. The only bit I don't like, and this is just like my own personal bit about it, I don't like it that it's a flaming Chaos Space Marine helmet.
Yeah, any of that stuff.
I would rather it just be a flame. Because I don't like forcing people to have a specific
victim.
Yeah, because then it's just like, oh
Right.
well, I've now got to decide every victim on the bases have to tie in.
I agree with you. I also feel that weird like feeling that it's like the victims on my base, I'm not gonna have like every other like race and their brother. Like I think when I started doing Tyranids, I wanted all the victims on the base to be Tau because my brother was playing Tau. But I know I'm with you. I think it would have been cool if it was just flames. And you could cut them off if you didn't want them. Or if you wanted like the cool flaming effect, you could leave them on. But the pose on
Yeah.
this is not epic, but I think it's very good. I think it's very solid.
If memory, I think you can give him. No, no, I think he is tied into everything there. Actually, I'm thinking of the actual.
Do you remember if the banner is 3D?
Oh
I'm
yeah, no,
assuming it
yeah,
is,
that
right?
is 3D.
Okay, cool. I
It's
like
3D.
that because I can't paint banners. So I think
Yeah,
other people should have 3D banners.
that's the one thing I liked about it because they made a lot of it, the sculpted stuff to it, which I know for other people they don't like it, but for me, I do think it
Yeah.
on a special character model that is only going to have one design, it works.
Yeah.
Like when you have other ones that are like, oh no, it's going to be used by
Every
multiple
squad.
different armies. Okay, it is the Space Marine banners, but it's the one that multiple people can have. You kind of have to have a flat banner and let them have free reign. But
Okay.
going on to the fire dragons, I really did like it. The kit, it's simple to put together.
Yeah.
Got the two options of the weapons. The
What's the other option for the
X art,
weapons?
it's like you can put them all with a bit more of a. I think it's a longer gun. I can't remember off the top, but I know there's two different
Oh,
the
is
gun
it a
options.
heat lance?
Yes.
Melta and a
Let me
heat lance? I
just.
forgot that they had options.
Yeah, it's
Heat lance would be
obviously
skinny longer.
I
It would
built
look
these
more
like
like that
early
thing
on.
that the Exarch's holding.
Yeah, I built them on in the early in the year. I can't remember exactly because obviously this was the point where I kind of like stopped really buying as much stuff for me,
Good.
which is actually quite a good thing for me. And it was just like I'm now focusing on specific or like old models and stuff. I'm just going to try and check with the Fire Dragons itself. Also, the one thing that's really annoyed me is Workshop don't put the sprue pictures on there anymore. Yeah, there's the two different. I'm going to bring it over here quickly. The two different guns that you had for them.
Yeah.
You could choose. Let me get rid of that now. Now, one of the other bits though that I haven't mentioned is that obviously the X-Arch had quite a few different options. It is a molded banner as well for him because with a lot of the Eldar, because obviously they're the aspect warriors,
Yeah.
they're all going to be the image of that aspect.
Mhm.
So you don't have to worry about like iconography. But what I really like about it is they're still doing the Yanari bit for them. So they have
Oh,
like
head like helmetless heads because
head,
that's like the Yanari jam.
yeah. But
Cool.
I'm one of those people who will always put a helmet on because
Yeah, but the
why
Eldar
the hell are you not wearing a
helmetless
helmet?
heads look cool. Like these guys look like the bottom of their helmet is still there, and they just took the top off, which is I think is really sick.
Yeah, but that that's it with the Yanari. It is just we have the mask bit, but the face bit, the eyes are uncovered.
Yeah.
To be honest, I just
That's
don't see the point
such
of
a
having.
devious ploy by Games Workshop, where they're like, yeah, we have this new faction of Eldar, and like they're totally different from the other Eldar. It's like, okay, how do I differentiate my Yanari from my normal Eldar? Oh, you just take their helmets off. It's like,
Yeah,
okay, okay, I forgot this model exists.
as a man.
I forgot
Yeah,
they released this model. It's fine. I feel like he's a little tall for an Eldar, but it's
that's tactical rock.
it's cool that they kept it so close to the old model. That's neat. His legs are a little wide. We're getting a little bit into Moggen Raw territory here. But
Yeah,
I don't know. I can't hate Eldar. Like no matter how
yeah.
bad an Eldar model is, I can never hate it. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I'm just like crack addicted to Jess Goodwin concepts, but I don't know that I've ever seen a Eldar model that I hated. Like those like the aspect warriors when they like redid them and they were like not great. They weren't great, but yeah, like I can't hate an Eldar model.
Okay, you say that, but this then made me hate some Eldar models.
this guy's like, he's pretty. I like his cool like
Oh no.
shuriken catapults on his wrists. Look at that. That's a nice sword he's got there. Is that one of the fancy swords? The like 3 vol whatever swords? I don't know.
I don't have a clue, but
Okay.
I'll clarify what I mean because I think you've got the wrong end of the stick with what I mean.
Okay.
Because he's got such a nice new model. The fact they didn't update the Dire Avengers model.
Okay. I hate the Dire Avengers. Okay. I do hate an Eldar model. I hate the Dire Avengers. They're so old and chumpy. Well,
Because now,
can't you just like make them out of like, can't you just put like horsetail or whatever, the horsehair mohawks on Guardians and call it a day?
yeah, no.
Man, Flynn, why'd you have
It's
to do
because-
that? They need new Dire Avenger models. They're never going to do it, are they?
but-
Because they don't sell.
No, because the Dire Avengers got made it back into plastic back in like 2008 or something.
I know. They've not aged
But
well.
it was no, they have aged well over that point until the whole range basically got an update.
Yeah.
And they got left behind. That's the only thing that's worked against them, is the fact that everyone else got an update. It's not their own fault. It's not the fault of that. It's that everything got an update to make them all better. And you're like, okay, yeah, now I can see why they're not as good. That's the only reason why I don't like him, is because he's made that the Dire Avengers that you get now don't look as good
Yeah.
comparatively.
God, I wish
But
you
then
hadn't
again,
told me
it does
that.
make
Okay,
sense
wait. Stay on him for a second. Because Tom says, how many fucking guns does he need? And then he clarified weapons, not guns. Okay, listen, Tom. I know you're a wolfy boy, but you might not have the experience of being in 2nd edition Warhammer, 2nd edition 40K, and like your buddy gets the Eldar army, and you're like looking through the codex, and Azurman had like this, like, I don't know if it was just Azurman or it was like an Exarch ability where he could fire 2 guns, like he could shoot twice. And I don't think anyone else in 40K, well, there was like vehicles, like a vehicle, if it had 2 guns, you could shoot twice or something. But like no other miniature individual troop guy could fire 2 guns. And we were like, oh my God, this guy could fire 2 guns. He was like dual wielding. So yeah, that's why he has 1,000 guns.
Okay, so
oh, there we go. Bargay said Azurman's sword is a dire sword with his brother in it. Okay, that's a little fucked up.
because it's the gems and soul
Wait,
stones.
Bargay,
like
is the dire sword, is that the one I'm thinking of? There's like those 3 swords of Vol or whatever, and like Yvrain has one, maybe? Or no, wait, does Yvrain have one, or does the Inkarin have one? Okay, Bargase is here. Bargase will correct me because he knows all this stuff.
Bargase, while you're also looking for that, there is something I need you to help me out with this. Because Tom's talking about the number of guns, just a bit about guns. I know then change it to weapons, but the number of guns. So there was, I know for some people who may not know, but there was the Inquisitor 40K, which was basically Inquisitor 54 millimeter scale models, and you could have an Eldar character that could take the blade, the Bladestorm. Basically, what these guys could do and the Dire Avengers could do is shoot so many shots. Apparently, there was one game where they could do it.
Prone swords, thank you.
And they absolutely screwed a whole tournament up. I don't know if this is a bit true, but they had this because of the number of shots, how long it would take to resolve would be longer. I don't know if it would still technically be going on because of how long it could take, but it is just one of those ridiculousness to them where it just keep going because of like the whole number. You roll a 6, you get another set of shots and stuff, and then just the number of shots they had statistically would still be going for like years on.
Wait, what is this? Are you talking about like Dire Avengers in 40K, or are you saying in Inquisitor?
Inquisitor 40K.
But so there's only Inquisitor. There's only like 5 dudes.
There's only 5 dudes, yes, but they could like shoot like 200 shots or something.
Wasn't it an Eldar Ranger that was the character for Inquisitor? I think there was only one Eldar Inquisitor model, and oh, I gotta click off this page of beautiful pictures of Jodie Comer. God damn, she's so. Oh, Whitaker. Sorry, why do I want to call her Jodie Comer? That's a different person.
Because
Jodie Whittaker's a hottie.
Comer is the one who's in Killing Eve, and it's Coma.
Oh, God, she's kind of cute too, but Jodie Whittaker is way hotter.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna even.
What did I watch? What was that? What was that one where she was in the shitty doctor? It was set in Scotland. He actually had his accent.
Of.
Broadchurch. Thank you. Yes.
But they're saying about it. I think it's the blade stop. Okay, I don't want to go on to it too much because I can keep
No,
going
no,
about
and
that.
I'm
Stu.
I'm really tired, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Um,
The funniest bit, the Wave Serpent got a re-release.
okay, here we go. I found the 54 millimeter Eldar Inquisitor scale. It looks like a Ranger.
Yeah, no, that was the model that they had, but you could like tool them up different ways.
Oh,
They only
gotcha.
had the
Give them
one model
different
and
war
stuff.
gear or whatever. Okay, the Wave
Yeah.
Serpent got a re-release. Did we need a new Wave Serpent? What happened?
No, the Wave Serpent, it just got a Reebox re-release.
Oh my god, they didn't do anything to it?
He didn't do
Wait,
anything
what did
to
they?
it.
No, like they must have like
No.
changed something. Okay, listen.
The only thing
Again, I can never hate an Eldar model. Viper, still a sexy thing in my mind. But like Jess Goodwin nailed it with the Falcon. Like that when that tank came out and I saw it in White Dwarf, I'm like, this is a beauty. But why do they act like it's something new?
Because it's been reboxed.
Come on, they have to change something. They have to like recut the sprue or something.
That's what we hope, they recut the sprue. But
well, okay, whatever. It's such a beauty that it's fine. We can worship it again.
Yeah, it's been rocked, but also
That's so hot.
Bit that they've got here, they've got the little bits here, and I can't remember if correct me if I am wrong, because I am probably wrong about this, but I think these little extra bits here were like the command upgrade sprue that they had for Apocalypse back in 4th edition.
I don't think
years ago, where they had
so.
that tank command upgrade sprue. I
You
can't
think
remember if it was there.
Because like to have a Wave
don't
Serpent, you have
think
to
it is.
have to also extend the cab, like the transport part. There's a
No,
little
I
bit
am
that
wrong.
goes on the
This
end.
is actually part of the normal kit. It was like something that you could stick on like here at the back of the
Okay, yeah,
tank. Instead
yeah.
of this little knob, you
Yeah.
could have like a big thing that came out as well. That was what it was.
And every which hobbyist among us does not want to replace their little knob with a big thing that sticks out the back?
Tom Wilson does say slapped a higher price than that bitch.
Okay, Warwalkers, they put 2 in a box. Move on. It's a cool model.
Okay, and that actually is the end of it for it. Oh, that's a good thing. So, whenever I see Games Workshop post a picture of a Hive Tyrant, the thing I will always check is
It's got it.
I check the collarbone. Where's the collarbone?
Properly built, right?
Got the collarbone.
It's there. They left it in.
They put it on actually for once. It's my chair. Like, please, if you guys do know about this, and this is something I want to know, is there any other models that Games Workshop has not fully built and has got all over their marketing materials?
Yeah,
because I want to know.
We once did a stream called How to Build a Hive Tyrant, and it's the fact that in Games Workshop, if you go, probably you want to do, I'll check. You're doing this, I'll go check. If I go on Games Workshop's website right now, and I go to no, fuck you, AI mode. I don't want AI mode. Go away. Games Workshop. Well, first of all, they were using pictures of the old pewter Hive Tyrant to advertise the plastic Hive Tyrant. But oh yeah, it's not there. If you just go to Google and you just put Games Workshop Hive Tyrant, wait, I can't tell if the Winged Tyrant actually has it or not.
Oh no, the Wicked Tyrant still doesn't. I'm gonna zoom in.
Okay. You sure?
Wait, hang on. It still doesn't. Look. Okay. Open image in new tab. Oh no, that's not safe.
There's a little tiny piece you're supposed to put under the Hive Tyrant's jaw that like goes on the top of its rib cage, and it's not on any of Games Workshop's models or product pictures. If you look like right at the top of the rib cage, right under the Hive Tyrant's jaw, there's like the armor plates on the chest, and there's a flat bit. There's supposed to be a piece that went there, and someone forgot to build it right. Anyway, enough of that. You know of any other models that they've misassembled in their product pictures? Let us know.
Please tell me. I just want to have a
Hive
find
Tyrant.
it. It's hilarious.
Some beautiful Hive Tyrants. Okay, let's keep moving because I am ready to pass out.
All I want to say is this is what we mean by the 4th edition metal Hive Tyrant, because of the blue veins on the head. If you ever see the blue veins, that's the metal.
Are you showing a picture? Because I'm still seeing the other thing.
Oh, I have not. That's weird.
Because
Anyway,
you think you're showing a picture, or you're not.
Yeah. So I can't believe we're only 3 deep because we've gone so far. Okay, so this we got
Wait,
to
one thing.
miniature of the year.
I just want to ask Bargeist. Bargeist, are there 3 Crone Swords? Did I remember that right?
Thought it
And
was
they're like
8.
something to do with the weapons of Vol or something? I can't. Anyway, he probably doesn't want to get into it.
The Yunari
What is
collecting
this?
them, and I know there's a
Oh,
tower.
right. This is the guy who was supposed to get at Adepticon, and then I didn't go to Adepticon.
And I did offer for people in the Discord if they wanted it, and no one picked.
Well, okay,
took me
listen,
up
buddy.
on the
You
offer.
like told them like on the day that you were at a 1-day
No,
event, like, and
I
you're in the
told
UK.
them.
So,
I told them a week before,
oh, okay. Well, they
and
missed it. I missed it.
no one took me up on it.
You should have just
I
bought
went
the whole
down.
shelf. You could have been a millionaire.
I didn't have that much money
No,
on the
okay.
day, but that's why I wanted to make sure, because I was like, okay, I'll put stuff aside for it and make sure I have money across for everything for people to get it. But you know, I did actually go on the day as well. Like, guys, I'm here. Do you want to get it or not? Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
But
I
anyway,
saw.
this is like the only other time they have released a Primus model.
Weird. Wait. Do you think? Because they do this whole thing where they're like, this is a limited edition model, asterisk. Do you think that they're going to release this model like just in wide release someday so that they don't have to do the Brood Coven anymore? Because they've got
Not as a wide
a
release.
Magus, they've got a Primus, and now they just need to do a new updated Patriarch model, and they will have the Brood Coven separate. Oh God, please give me an updated Patriarch. That would be so sick.
What I think they will do, this guy will come out like because it is later on in this list, but do you remember the Crew model that came out?
Yeah, it came out
That was
separate, didn't it?
That was an event exclusive for
I
2024.
got it. I think Josh got it for me.
And they put it on, and then Boxing Day, you could go into a store and pick it up.
Okay.
I think this is what will happen with this guy.
Yeah.
Because it's typically what's happening with certain models. They are now going, okay, we're going to bring it out for this specific event, because they now actually do say at the bottom, let me see.
You did
No,
it with the
it's
Gene Stealer.
not on that one.
No, it was
But
the
it's
Gene
on like
Stealer.
it's on some of them where they will say, oh, this model may come out. This model may be re-released later.
Yeah.
And I think that will happen with this guy. It will have to be later on, where I do think they will do a new Magus for it. Yeah.
You have a new
He's got-
Magus,
he's got
Lady
two-
Magus.
Yeah, Lady Magus. But this guy
I
has
mean, we
two
probably
different
need
heads.
Dude Magus too. Oh yeah, he's got the mask, the cool Bane
He's got
mask.
I've got two versions of him because I wanted to have one mask.
Because you're
one without the
completist.
mask. No, it's just because I liked actually both different head options.
So
and
I'm in a situation
models-
where I really think the Primus should be an amazing model, and the models they've created are fine. I feel like they could be cooler.
But it's also, it does lead you to have that option to convert your own Primus, but I don't really like
Not
the
hard.
Brood Coven one. He's kind of basic,
Agreed.
and he's also
created
we
my
need
own.
to bulk something out. Throw the Brood Coven in this box, and it's just like whatever you buy as a Gene Stealer Cults player, whenever they do like a combat patrol or a battle force or a battalion, whatever you want to call it, or they call it, there's always the Brood Coven in there, and it's just like,
Because they
you don't
have
wanna
it. They
buy
probably
it.
have 1,000 of them, like kicking around
Yeah.
from Overkill.
Yeah, it's just it's a holdover from those old days, because I don't think they're ever going to really go back to the Versus box sets, mid-edition box ones.
Well, in the Brood Coven's defense, the Magus is hot. The Magus is perfect. Like,
Yeah.
it's so good. The Patriarch's fine. The pose is annoying, but I don't think they're going to change that pose.
The pose is the symbol. That's why.
I know it's the logo, but it's not. Being someone who had to repose that Magus and make, or that Patriarch, and make it stand upright, it's not fun.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah, but it's just it's a holdover from that era, because obviously, like, you've got the Shadow Spear box set, where you've got the Space Marine Eradicators, the guys with the jump packs and the big long auto cannons are still stuck in that area where you can't get them anywhere else, and also the Obliterators and the Venom Claw on that same sort of situation.
Yeah.
And it kind of still happens in other areas, like the Screamer Killer and the Neurotyrant are in that bit, or they're all on the same sprue.
Yeah.
So you have to buy two things to get them.
Right.
But they've kind of worked their way away from it. But the Brood Coven is still stuck in there until we get like a full-on range update. 'Cause I wouldn't call it a refresh. I
I
think an
wouldn't.
update.
The Gene Stealers are so new. I'd be shocked.
Yeah.
Although
Well,
I will say that I still like, for all the cool bits that come in the new box, I still prefer the
I th-
aberrants in the from Overkill to the new ones. I think they're
I think
tighter.
Overkill's about 10 years old now.
Yeah.
So they're not due. They
Nah.
don't need an
Yeah, it
update. They
would
still
be.
work, but I think they're coming up to it. But anyway, for next one,
Yeah.
uh,
Hit it.
we had. I'm going to go and skip down to it because it was
Well, these dudes.
the Orcs kill team, the Wrecker Crew guys.
Yep.
They actually got their individual release. This is where I harken back to earlier, where I said this is where they get their individual releases. If it was the first time of this year. So yeah, so they got their individual releases, which we did talk about last year. But you got your. It's good because obviously you get your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. You could make one. You got your character model there, and you got your 2 bomb squigs. But you could also build them slightly a bit differently as well, which I think to a lot of Orc players was finally you got them separately. But they still cost a fair bit.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, we're not going to really dwell on these guys because
I forgot about these guys.
Yeah,
And I actually prefer Brett's ones. You've seen Brett's conversions, right? Where he took like construction toys and mashed them with orcs to make this kill team.
I'm going to go and have a quick search just so I
God,
can put
it's
this
so
in the chat
good.
for everyone to have a look at. So I've got quite a
Brett,
few different.
otherwise known as Quarantine Miniatures.
Yeah. Our first. No, wait. Was he?
Symbio Joe says the familiars are the breadwinner. We need more familiars. We need a box of just familiars.
I agree. Like now, seeing with what they do with the Nurglings,
I know.
they had so much character.
I know.
You
It's so
hope
cool.
they do that with.
No, they would have started already. No, it's so cool.
Well, no, they've done it a little bit, but not as much.
Yeah,
Okay,
some people have their special familiar that comes with them.
I think I found what you mean. Oh yeah, I've got the
locust.
video. Hang on. There we go. I've got the video. Let me just dip and come back. Dip and back. So yeah, I don't know if you can see it. Is it showing up or not for the stream?
Nada.
No, never mind. I will just post the link because I found the video and yeah. Because I thought I was I think I've realized what I've done. I'm sharing the actual this rather than the. I'm sharing this the window, not the screen. To be honest, I think it's a bit better. But anyway, so yeah, I'm going to go to the next one now.
Do it. Good man.
Which skipping through the
Eldar.
elves 20 years. So this is a very short one. I'm just checking to see if there's anything else. No, it is just the Necromunda squat. Again.
Oh, the one dude.
The one dude.
Oh man, that weird feral space marine guy. I like him. I forgot about this dude.
Yeah.
Hugthor Jarlun. You know, it's dwarf. I just can't look at dwarves. They just fall right out of my head.
Hugthor Jarlun. He looked good. It's to be honest, I mean this. You can easily take him and put him into fantasy.
It's a beautiful model. That's a gorgeous model.
Yeah,
as much as I hate dwarves,
model.
That's a beautiful model.
And for me, it's even if you don't want to play Warhammer or anything with it, you could take this model and bring it into like your D&D campaign as an dwarf.
Put an axe head on that thing
or something else. It works as a model, just on its own, regardless of being Games Workshop or not. It works as a model that you can use elsewhere, and if it can transcend its designed setting, it works.
Yeah,
for me. But yeah, so I'm going to go in the next one.
Yep. Oh, big up Tyranids! Big up Tyranids! Did we get any real Tyranids last year? 2024? We didn't, did we?
We did, because 2024.
2023 was the big release. What was 2024? You get anything?
Okay, I have it on a list. Give me a second. While you guys enjoy that, let me have a look at
It's okay. Someone's screaming in the chat. Someone's like, "Where you got this?"
Yeah. 2024. Hang on. Colts. Okay, so
Cults don't count. Do we get any Tyranids?
we got the mole strains, mouse strains.
Oh,
We
interesting.
had
Okay,
the
okay.
re-release.
They're interesting. What else?
Yeah, there was the re-release of Battle from a Crag, which I
Oh,
won't count,
doesn't count.
but I've counted it last year.
Yep.
But we also had the Battle Forces at Christmas, but then again, that's not any brand new.
Okay, so no new Tyranids. This is the first new Tyranids we
No.
got since the big wave.
Yeah, so yeah,
And they're Raveners, man. I was not expecting to get
Yeah.
Raveners, but these are hot.
yeah.
And it's
None of us
so.
were
Can
expecting
you
Ravenous.
get a closer up picture of them? We got shitty terrain, but at least there's terrain.
Let me see if it gives me a little bit.
No, I
I
think
had
you
the
gotta click
picture
on that
there,
one.
but no. Yeah, I can't click on it to expand it, but
Poop. Well, you're familiar with them. These are cool models,
Yeah.
especially if you just build them stock. The tails, I'm so impressed that they did the callback to the old Raveners with the tails. I'm so glad they made them slimmer, because the old Raveners just look like big fat warriors with tails. Even if you don't love the fin head guy or the horns, they're damn cool, and I'm glad we have them.
the third edition Tales just it was so much better, and it's like they've combined they weren't released in fourth, but the third edition and the plastic ones with that the bases and stuff, actually giving them a bit more
Right. Yes, the
element.
terrain bases, right.
Like that just really it was such a good kit. We weren't expecting it at all.
No.
Like honestly, I will say I was expecting Shrikes. That everything was all the rumors I was hearing were
Even like
Shrikes.
up to like the preview stream where they like showed us like the silhouette of Finhead, and it was like, that looks like a Shrike, and it got you again, Flynn.
They got me, but it's like I wasn't I wasn't upset because we knew it was a new Tyranid from that
Hotness.
head, but it was still like brilliant, and it's just
Yeah.
like, and they are easy to put together. They're really nice, and they still work for conversions if you want to do a snake army, and I think they actually work better.
Mm-hmm.
And also, this is me being I am saying I'm going to be big brain here,
Mm-hmm.
and you actually did say this wasn't going to be the case, but I did say when we had Space Marine 2 come out and there was the Ravener model and it looked different to what the Ravener models we currently had,
Mm-hmm.
and you were like, "Oh, I don't think they've." Yeah, you said, "I don't think they're going to have made a new one." I was like, "I think they might have," and it was.
But aren't these also different from those?
Oh, okay, I don't, but I think they are slightly different, but I am actually going to just get a picture to check because okay, they are different, but they do have that more segmented tailpiece.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have this bit here where it is like skin armor like the third edition,
Mm-hmm.
but they do have that a bit more different. The Scything Talons don't have like the carapace bit here. The smaller ones don't have carapace, but the big ones on the main one don't have it. But it was just like they did look different
Yeah.
to what the current models were. But again, it's just like I just feel like they were just a little bit too different. It's the Space Marine 2 look like they're an in between of the versions, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. Interesting.
But it's like this one here, I can't even remember what that version is. He's got the
Tremor
same
Scythe.
sort of claws. Yeah, he's got the same claws as the ones in the game.
Sorry, I know that because I'm the
Yeah.
only guy on the planet who likes that model.
For some reason, I look at that one and I think of Gremlins 2, where they've had the science experiments done to them.
I need to watch that movie. I have not seen it.
It's basically like a carbon copy of the second one, but in a office building. It's funny.
Yeah, I've seen some Gremlins movie. I don't know. I can't remember which.
Yeah, but they're both set at Christmas, so it doesn't really help.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, we'll go to the next one. Skipping the Blemplars is we had the Tyranid Assault Brood.
Not new.
It's not new, but it was a
Honorable
combat
mention. Oh, the weirdest friggin' brood. Yeah, like let's throw some Tyrant Guard in there. I guess well, they should have built them as why didn't they build them as Hive Guard? Then they would make a little more sense. It'd be like they're the shooty part with the Biovore.
But it's like, let's throw the shit that isn't selling together.
Hey, Tyrant Guard
basically it.
have hot bits. There's some hot bits in that kit. But yeah,
We
Parasite, I guess
know.
Parasite's not. Oh, but the Gene Sealers, at least they put the new genes. Oh, they're continuing on the tradition of putting Gene Sealers in absolutely every friggin' box.
Oops, all Gene Sealers.
Wait, is the Biovore not selling? It's so hot.
Okay, so what I think it is the Bible is selling. It will always be selling. It's basically it was always basically sold out since it came out.
Yeah.
The Tyrant Guard, they weren't good metal wise, so it was like, okay, we need to sell. Parasite, well, it'd been out for what at this point, 2 years? Oh no,
Yeah.
3?
Yeah. Wait, it was previewed in January of, was that 2022?
This is the fun bit. Why I now have a list of all the previous
It was
ones.
2022.
Hang on, Tyrannid. What was it? This one? I'm actually going to check.
Because it was the Parasite, wasn't that the end of Wave model? Like the Tyrannid thing in the campaign books or whatever?
Yeah, but do you know what's because I know it was earlier on in the year. Do you want to know what's really annoying? Since they updated the website again, the links don't work anymore. I've got.
Oh, the links that you saved. Oh, don't worry, we've got it in our streams, baby.
Yeah, I think it's 2022 because 2023 was the new edition.
Oh, wait, I've got it in probably got it in my design files.
Yeah, it's definitely 2022. I know it's 2022 because I'm looking at it here. April 9th was the release bit for it because it was also the Tyrannid coin came out at that point as well.
So I had a image of reviewing the Parasite Amortrex in April of 2022.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's when that I came out and pretty much nearly everyone had bought him, and he's now, if you've already got him, his wings are better than most other wings that we've got. To be fair,
Even with the weird membranes that extend beyond the edges of the wings up top.
but that's what everyone cuts out.
Yeah, I know.
So, but yeah, it was the Combat Patrol that came out, and that was it. Okay, so I'm going to go straight on to the next one so we can keep going. Leagues of Votann.
Okay. Dwarves are annoying. This guy can live. He's cool.
Yeah. Well,
he murdered a bunch of Tyranids. I'll allow it.
He's either very tasty that Tyranids want to keep eating him, or he doesn't really taste that nice that Tyranids keep vomiting him up.
You know what he is, Flynnhammer? He's the choking bone. Which is what I refer to my Kroot force as. My Kroot Tyranid hunters, their lore is that they were fighting alongside this Tau force, and mysteriously the Tau force got eaten by Tyranids, and the Kroot all survived, and they became like the most badass Tyranid hunters because they survived this like encounter with the Great Devourer. And in Tau society, they're referred to as traitors, because they think that the Kroot let the Tau die so that the Kroot could survive. But in Kroot society, they're referred to as the choking bone, in that the bone that the Great Devourer tried to eat and choked on.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's my lore.
Pretty good.
So he's the choking bone for the space dwarves.
Yeah. All right, and then we also had this, whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm with you on whatever it is. Oh, he's getting into Necromunda territory with that helmet.
The way he's painted looks like he's a medic.
Yeah.
But the gun he's using does not look like a medic.
He's gonna zap you well. It's just like, I don't know, like having not something worth joking about, but chemotherapy. It just zaps you with some radiation, you're feeling great.
I will zap you better with my better gun.
Yeah. He does look like a medic. That's a good point.
Yeah.
The guy who's planning your demise with his little fingers, who ripped off the pose of that AdMech guy.
Yeah. But yeah, he's all right. It's like I'd just get rid of the cables and just leave that there, and
Yeah.
it's just like that's just ominous. The digger guns,
They're cute. They're cute.
yeah. Uh, these guys that just I know they're robots, but they just look off.
This is where they just gave in to like the fact they're like, yeah, we're just making Terran Marines from StarCraft. That's all we're doing.
Yeah.
They're neat, but I think the proportions are too tall.
Yeah.
I guess they're supposed to be robots, but
Yeah, they are robots, but they just like when you compare them to squats, you're like, you don't look right
we're
in
not
the
supposed
army.
to
You
call
look.
them that.
They are squads though,
We're not supposed to call them that.
but they are. All right. Then we've got their new hover thing.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Other things are fun. It's okay.
Yes, if anyone is watching it, we aren't very much impressed by leaks of Votan, mainly because I don't think either of us have bought any.
No. Although I do want to like turn them into Marines, like StarCraft Marines one day. Kajan's here, and he says that that guy you were looking at before is the Team Fortress medic. It shoots rays that heal. Quote unquote heal.
So right, I'll shoot you better.
Yeah. Oh, Symbio said it first. Team Fortress 2 medic.
Yeah. Just love Team Fortress because he's just so stupid. Yeah. Then they had obviously their new kill team, which
Yeah.
I love the fact of we're going to put a character model in there that you've probably already got, but we're going to put him in there. But then again, these combat patrols are mainly for people who
Well,
are
look at
starting
the
the
Tyranid one.
armies.
We're gonna give you the Parasite Immortrex, which is like a single character that you can only take one of.
Yeah, but it's also this is like a special one that is only available for a short period of time because you can't buy that one anymore. Well, the
Oh, I didn't
Tyranid
know
one.
that.
Yeah, a lot of the
Dom
ones
does mini
special.
says I don't mind Votan. I want to do some orc looted versions of the vehicles. That would be freaking cool.
Oh,
I'd
like
love that.
one of
Like
my
orcs
favorite
getting
things.
a hold of hover technology. Be cool.
One of my favorite things to see is when people do those army conversions where I'm going to take this guys and just make them into another faction, but they are going to be able to still be playable as faction A.
Yeah, I
And
like
I
that.
still think I like those ones because they're always fun.
Good.
Uh,
Marines.
Marines, and then their books. Cool.
Are we getting close? Because I'm losing steam.
Kill team for the Necrons
What?
and the Necron terrain that came out this
Okay,
year.
that main character is really cool. I really like him.
Yeah, I got screwed over by GW for this.
What?
So I bought this, and then I also bought like the made to order like Noise Marines, Eldor, and Eldor Webway Gate at the same time. And by the time my made to order stuff was ready, because for some reason they wouldn't let me go and click ship separately, the kill team set was out of production,
Oh, damn.
as in as a box together, and so they wouldn't ship it, and I had to actually go back through a whole issue with them to get a refund for it, even though they should have realistically done that. I think potentially that's what that extra stuff I got was for, but no one's ever confirmed it, so enough I say
Sorry, dude.
less. But yeah, no, but I managed to get one off someone on eBay for like 10 quid more. Story of my life with this stuff from GW. I managed to get it like only for 10 quid a bit more. But I got loads of free stuff. But yeah. But no, I really like these guys. The bit is this kit it also comes with 10 just normal Necron warriors as well. So you get all of it. You get these guys on the sprue, and then you get the Necron warriors, and then you also got the Death God guys.
Yeah.
But also, this is where the Revenants came out separately as well.
Sweet.
And the Tyranid Terrain came out separately.
Yep.
But yeah. We also, first time since the Pariah Nexus box set, we actually got some Necron Terrain.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was cool.
Which was also, Pariah Nexus was also previously a Kill Team box set.
One day I'll win the lottery and make a Tomb World. One day.
But yeah, but that's just so expensive now. All right. Next up, It was the Warhammer Plus model.
Oh, this. Oh God. I just need to quit Warhammer Plus because I once again, like, they don't send you a reminder that you need to order your model. So I never got my model last year. I thought they were going to send it to me. I didn't order it. I emailed them. They're like, send us screenshots, send us all this proof that you didn't ever get your model. And I'm like, ugh. So I just like
Nick,
still have my Warhammer account on. I just need to cancel this fucking thing.
okay, so I
Like, I
will
want that model. It's a
actually tell
beautiful
you.
model, but I just got to cancel this fucking thing.
So they do actually send you a reminder,
I never get them. I don't know why.
but they send it as soon as you're able to collect it.
Okay.
And because I
I
was
guess
one of
mine
those
goes to the
people that
junk mail. I
signed
don't
up,
know.
yeah, it might do, but I did the first Warhammer Plus when it first came out and signed up too early because I can't even remember what the first model
It
was
was the
now. I
Vindicare.
think. Oh yeah, because I wanted the Vidicare and I got the Orc guy.
So hot.
But you had to be at that point. You had to be for a full year to get that one.
Yeah.
So I signed up as soon as it came out. Also, they also had a lot of stuff dropped straight away, which was really good, and the vault was really good at the time. And to be honest, the only reason I'm still continuing mine
Is the miniatures.
is for the model.
Yeah,
Is for the
that's, you know,
miniature.
I've watched like one thing. I just get the miniatures.
But then I do a whole like binge watching of stuff on there. So
I actually had an idea where I should do like a 24-hour stream where I binge watch everything on there, and like it only amounting to like 13 hours or something like that.
no, it's quite a lot actually. If
Okay.
you go through all of the stuff now with like
I'm
the
not talking live
lore
action.
stuff.
I'm not talking like them putting content on there that should be on YouTube. I'm talking like their animated stuff.
Oh yeah, the animated stuff, so you won't get much of it, right? Yeah, but the stuff there though, no, there's like the other stuff in there with like the interviews that they have with people for their armies and development behind the scenes stuff. They've actually now they're finding what they need to put onto it. There's less master classes of painting, which is on the YouTube, which mainly goes to YouTube if they ever do it. But it's getting better. But I still am not happy with the vault section because they haven't put any older white dwarfs up for ages, and that's really just annoyed me more than
Well, because they
anything.
just don't have them.
Yeah, and that's just stupid. All
All right.
right, next one up we have. I'm skipping through the guys here. No, it's not Necromunda. It is actually Necromunda.
Oh, you call this Xenos? Cute. I like it.
Well, the reason why is because last year we called the other Hellmites
Hey, I'll allow it,
Xenos.
man. I'll allow it. They're sexy. I don't know if I love these
Also,
models, but I'm glad they exist.
for me,
In
I like the
plastic, no less.
wings. They're plastic, yeah. I like the wings.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of bug wings, but I'm glad they
Well, I
exist.
like bug wings that you can use on Tyranids. Because they're quite
Shrikes.
good. But it's also these actually do. You could just take the wings off them, and then you could turn them into something else. They do have that, but and I was sorry to say you got the two different posts. You got the one that like you can make into like perching up, and then you got the one here that like going into a hunting pose. But obviously, it depends really of what you're wanting to do.
Wait, but isn't this the whole Necromunda thing where it's like two sprues in the
Yeah.
thing, and you can make one or the other, but like how they don't look matched?
Well,
I
I
guess the wing
don't think
sprues
that's
are
the case
matched,
with
but there's
these.
like different body sections or something.
And I'm gonna have to see if I can see them on the website now.
No, let's not worry about it. I'm flagging.
Well,
It's
no,
getting
I'm gonna
late. Let's keep
do that as
moving.
we go through the next stuff. I'm just
Let's keep
checking.
moving. Oh,
Like,
Tom, we got some space wolves, baby. Hope you got them.
yeah, they were the made to order stuff. We've got
And these guys used to
your
be my
favorite
love,
things.
but they fucked it with this. They screwed the pooch. They got rid of all the cool shit. They got rid of the Court of the Archon. They got rid of grotesques. They got rid of the warp beasts and all that stuff, like the beast lord. Like that was all the stuff that had me holding on hope for Dark Eldar, but it's dead. The dream is dead. Maybe they'll bring it back next
Now,
edition. Who knows?
this is one thing I thought they would have done was I thought this was going to be like, oh, when they get round to doing these guys, you're going to have like Asdrubal Vet come back, maybe as
Yeah,
a special character.
I think they're gonna do a bigger, if they ever do
Yeah,
it, they're gonna do a bigger Dark Eldar range, and they're gonna do Vect. They might redo the Hellions. Maybe they'll throw the Viper in there. Like, hopefully they redo the
yeah.
Witches because they're a little rough. I guess they're not going to redo the
Yeah.
Warriors because they just did them for Kill Team. That Lord is cool.
Yeah, I
That
like the
Archon
fact they
is
did a
sick.
Lord because I kind of don't like the
Also, Lady Mouse is cool.
vampire
I'm glad that
coffin
Lady
lore.
Mouse. Hey, deep cut for only Bargeist. Does anyone remember Cruella de Vil? Hold on, I'll be right back. One second.
Yeah, it's all right. While Nick's away, the Ashwing Helmites actually with the two different variants on one sprue. So you built either or. Oh no, you built both, not either or. Oh wait, and Cruella, I can't even find that out. While he goes down, you still got your growth, you still got your racks and everything, but it's just that
Sorry,
bit where you want
Nora.
them to
Nora
bring
was
back
going
more.
out. I just want to say, does anyone remember Cruella de Vil? There was this
Symbiosis, yes.
crazy Dark Eldar character. I forgot she got a model. Someone, I think my brother was talking to me about this, or I can't remember. She got this horrible model, like metal pewter model, and like it was a joke about Cruella de Vil from 101 Dalmatians, and oh, it's just like, oh man, it's just, anyway, it was ridiculous. It was ridiculous that they ever made this character. It was ridiculous they made a model. So I was talking to someone and they're like, oh, is that the new model for Cruella de Vil? I'm like, no, this is Lady Malice, who never had a model. Because in the Dark Eldar Codex that came out with Dark Eldar in 3rd edition, there was like 1,000 characters. There was like the Sky Serpent guy. There was like Absurdriel Vect, Cruella de Vil, Lady Malice, Decapitator, the Mandrake character with 4 arms. Oh, I want Decapitator. The homunculus dude. Anyway, there was a lot of good shit. There was so much good shit, but like they just cut him away and cut him away. Yeah, you got her. There's Cruella with her weird things. They were supposed to like suck your life force in her hands. She looks like a Blood Bowl model. Oh, Cruella. Oh, so dumb. So dumb. Anyway, sorry. I had to go there because there was cool Dark Eldar characters that never got models.
There were any ones that you kind of hope, like, you never know. Like, I hope Dark Eldar get a proper good old range refresh. I know all the rumors are saying that it's going to be orcs are the big bad.
We don't need
etc. for next
orcs.
edition.
Throw it in the river. What do we need for orcs? Oh, I probably need all kinds of
I
stuff that I don't
kind
know
of want to
about.
see this like Dark Eldar being the big bad.
Yeah.
To be honest,
take it back to 3rd edition, baby.
She sells for a bit, Cruella.
What? She's popular? People want her?
Well, it's because she's a rare model. That's
Okay.
why. It's not really that she's popular. It's that she doesn't for sale very often.
Okay,
There's a
okay.
person
Let's
in
keep
the US
moving.
selling
That
it
was
for
my personal
38
diversion
quid.
because I used to be into Dark Eldar
Yeah.
when I was waiting for Tyranids.
Right. So next up, this
You
is the
counting
reason
the
why.
Red Gobo?
The Red Gobo.
Otherwise known by Nora as Santa Goblin.
Santa Goblin.
Santa Goblin.
How's the Archon? Also, the Archon got out of his box set jail.
That is a really wait. That was in box set jail. Oh, okay, gotcha. I see. That first Archon like is so well painted. Oh, also, if I ever got back into Dark Eldar, this would be the time because they have that box of all the cool stuff for Homunculus Coven, which is what I'm interested in.
Yeah,
this model's bad. This is a bad model. This is not a good model.
It's the image is actually bad.
You think? I don't know. It's kind of rough.
Yes, I bought him.
Okay, it's good.
Because what the problem is because this whole thing is meant to look like a Vostroyan Tin Man.
Oh, I missed that.
It's also when you turn because the image they have to get it is the best image for their bit of him facing outwards is this way, but when you actually turn it sideways of him walking forward, it actually looks a lot better.
Okay, yeah, because it looks very two-dimensional here.
Yeah, it suffers from the golden angle sort of thing. It's he needs to be facing a bit more of an angle for him, but otherwise it doesn't work for his walking pose.
Well,
and
I'm glad that
else.
he's not that terrible.
Yeah, it's quite nice, and that's also why I managed to pick up a classic Gorkamorka red Gobbo to go with the rest of the ones I've got. Anyway,
what is Symbio talking about? Symbio says recently found RCS had a drop pod. What's RCS?
Remote control drop pod?
I don't know. Symbio, give us more details. Go ahead, Flynn.
Recently found. Okay, so next up we had is the Necrons actually getting their separate release, but
Oh, what
also
about these dudes? What about these
the
this
Tau.
Tau? I think it's a conversion sprue. I asked my brother. I can't remember what he said.
No, I think it's actually the proper.
New stealth suits, like
It
fully?
is a new sculpt. Yeah,
I
it's a new
think the
sculpt for them.
feet are the same as the old, aren't they? I don't know.
No, it is a new sculpt
Okay.
for them completely. It's not
I
like an
had like
upgrade
a
screen.
3-second moment where I wanted to get this box so that I can convert those space wolves into Tyrannic War veterans.
Yeah,
It was like 3 seconds, and then I was like, I couldn't get it, and I was like, okay, whatever, move on.
because I can tell you because there used to be a group of 3 for the Tau.
Oh,
Now they're
okay.
combined in a unit. That's how I can definitely tell.
Gotcha.
Symbio meant recently found orcs had a drop pod.
They did? Was it Forge World? Or was it
Yeah.
Armor Cast? I don't know.
Isn't an orc drop pod just the ship that they came in?
Oh, that's a good one. We got some drop pods too. Crash the ship.
Oh, have you seen the trailer?
Get
for
up
Dawn
off
of
the
War?
plane. I'll figure that out when we get down there.
Have you seen the trailer for Dawn of War 4?
No, I don't get into that stuff.
The orcs, it's on YouTube, but the orcs go, all right, crash faster, and just sends the ship to crash down.
There you go.
As fast as possible. It's brilliant.
All right, are we nearing the end, man? I'm flagging fast.
We have.
I'm so glad you're running this because I have no Steam.
Yeah. Again, this is like the Battle Force boxes. So we have
cool. All the stuff that was
Halflings.
Released. Yep. Oh,
we had
some
this
extra
one
cherry blossoms. Cool.
is where they sort of managed to get the 8. So previous edition, the Tau had a data sheet where you could have the 8, which is basically like the whole samurai thing, or the 8 samurai thing.
Is this
where
7
you've got,
samurai?
like, the different 7 samurai, yeah, but it's the 8 with Farsight, and you've got the different ones. Obviously, it's not all of them. But it's
Where's
1,
the
2,
ghost
3,
keel?
4,
We gotta put a
5,
ghost keel in there.
6. There's 2 missing that you need to get.
Wait, what are
but
the other ones? Ghost keel and and the big boy?
I can't remember what they actually are, but
okay,
you could bet you're basically nearly all the way there to having the 8, and it's just like an easy battle force to do so.
Cool.
So for some people, it's just like, yeah, I just want to have that as a wall, having a model collection for it, whatever.
I still want them to
had,
redo the crisis suits, man. I want those bodies to be less chonky.
Yeah,
close,
I think that
no
might
cigar.
be their. I think that might be their 11th edition redo. Then we had the Crusher Stampede, which I think actually was the first thing to sell out on the day.
Really interesting.
Yeah, which
people
is funny
love that spaghetti monster.
3 of these can be built two different ways.
Yes.
The other 2 stuck where you're going. But you build this one way. You build this as the X screen. Hello, old One Eye.
Oh, nice. Whoa. Symbio just linked to the orc drop pod. I don't know where it's from. Oh, Epic Cast. It's an Epic Cast orc drop pod. It basically looks like an old oil can with some shit shoved on it.
Oh, it's old as well. It's years ago as well. Post. Nice.
Oh
yeah, he's got mod powers. I forget. Symbio's got mod powers.
Oh, well, Kaja put it in.
Posted it out. But yeah. But yeah, so then we go there. And now we've got the last one. Which the only reason this is here is for this.
Why is this here?
Because this is actually originally released as a Gene Stealer cult.
Oh, quiet you.
No, it's actually there. It's in Legends.
Oh my god. Okay, we're done. Cults. We're done. Streamers jump the shark.
No, that's the only reason why this one is here.
I didn't even know they re-released this thing.
Yeah, it's made to order. I bought one.
Cool.
Because it is a Legends unit for Gene Stealer cults, which is annoying, but yeah. There was one bit I wanted to actually have us, if you had any predictions for this year.
Well, I just wanted to say thank you, Kajan, for logging in to say, if people haven't said it recently, please make sure you like the stream, leave us a comment, let us know what your favorite Xenos thing in 2025 was, and make sure you're subscribed for more good stuff. 2025 predictions. I predict we're going to get a red tear in the end of 10th
we've
edition
just
thing.
done 2025.
Sorry, 2026 predictions, red tear.
All right, I've got a few.
Be quick.
Okay.
Give me one.
The new
Give me
Tyranid,
one.
the new Tyranid Prime is going to be in box set jail. There will be a
Thank
new
you.
Warriors brew that gets released.
No,
That
there
will be
won't.
like no, but the way they'll do it is the guns will be like the Harpy and the Hive Guard, where it is like you just slot over the top of it.
Oh, you mean for the Prime? Or for
No, so
Warriors?
the Warriors, they
No,
will have the
I'm going
guns
on
with
record that
Safe
we are
Space
not
brew.
getting new Tyranid Warriors this year. That's my prediction.
That's me partly wanting it. There will be a made to order for Gene Stealer Colts, but with the old classic mounted Gene Stealer Colt bodies that were in metal. Karandras will come back, but it will be in box set jail. The Fortress of Redemptions of the Dark Angel terrain piece come back, but we tie it into Dawn of War because they
Wait,
are
that's
in there
only
now.
going to come back once Blitz is finished making his, because he's making one from scratch.
Exactly, and I know that's going to happen this year. There'll be a new Inquisitor Karamazov model, that the guy who's got his own chair. And there will be new Tyrannic War veterans for Space Marines.
God, I hope so. That'd be cool.
Those are my predictions for this year. Annoyingly, I had other predictions. That was that there was going to be a new Tyranid Prime model stop. And then they showed off the new Tyranid Prime model.
Oh, it's not released. I'm like, why didn't we see it here? Okay, it's not released. That's why.
Because it's not released yet. That's why. But yeah.
Okay,
So,
I really gotta go. Like,
yeah.
I'm flagging. I'm tired. I've drank too much water. I need to hit the head. Thank you so much, Flynnhammer, for all of this hard work. Thank you for driving this, because I definitely did not have the energy this evening. I really appreciate it. And thank you to everyone who tuned in for the stream. I hope you enjoyed it, because it's a labor of love, primarily for Flynnhammer. I appreciate it. Hopefully you appreciate it too. I hope everyone has a good weekend, a good night. Look forward to the next stream, Work in Progress Wednesday, next Wednesday. And I'm going to try and be streaming next weekend, doing some big project all at once. So hopefully I'll see you there. Flynnhammer, thank you so much.
That's all right.
Have a good evening. Thank you to everyone out there in Chatland, and we will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.